Okay, so remember when Brenay Kennard was that girl? Yeah, I know. It didn't last long. She was on there clicking those nails. She was a rising star and had rising star energy. Everyone was calling her the next big thing, literally. Yeah, that era's over because in part one, that was the origin, the rise. In part two, it's all about the conflict and the collapse. And honestly, it's giving identity crisis to me meets influencer scandal or basically a TikToker. So let's talk about it. Once again, it's your girl Lexi London. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment.
Prepare, also prepare. Hey yo.
Been a few hours, but it felt like days. Only been days, but it felt like months. We're gone for a year, only know like once.
When friendship turns into a headlines, but let's start. Before everything blew up, Brenay Kennard and her best friend Akira were basically inseparable. That's what she liked to show on her vlogs anyway. Think early vlog era duos, matching outfits, shared projects, cute captions like sisters and everything but blood. But then came Tim Brenay. At first, he was just a quiet guy in the background, the friend's boyfriend, kind of mysterious, artsy, weirdo guy in the back. Your friend's husband, your husband's there, maybe her husband's friend. People barely noticed him until Brenay started posting more group trips, collaborations, and suddenly subtitle flirting energy. And people were saying it, but everyone thought they were crazy. That internet detective instincts, we got that. Her fans clocked it immediately. The comments were like, wait, why is she wearing her friend's jacket? Didn't the caption sound something like her friend used to say? And then the photo started disappearing. The friend went quiet. And that's when the rumors started flying. Did Brenay steal her best friend's man? No, no, no. Girl, husband? No, 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 no. God, kids, father? The turn from whispers to receipts happened so fast. At first, it was just speculation. People love drama, right? But then the screenshots dropped. Private DMs, old text threads, and clips from live streams resurfaced. There was one message, and I swear this one broke the internet. When someone allegedly said Brenay told her friend, if you can't keep him, maybe I'm meant to. Also, Devon started reaching out to Akira and cue chaos.
Y'all justifying their stupidity. Y'all justifying the wrongs that they're doing and saying. And y'all laughing and kiki-kiing about every little joke that they make. It's not funny. We're human. We're human. Y'all don't never see me get on the internet talking about nobody. Y'all swear I'm throwing shade. If I repost something that I can relate to or someone else can relate to, I'm going to share it. Stop thinking that the world revolves around our exes, because they don't. The world do not revolve around them. I'm not thinking about them. If I was thinking about them, I would have stayed in that relationship. If I wanted them, I would have stayed in that relationship. Move on. Oh my gosh, y'all are so stuck in 2024, 2023. The marriage is done. It's done. Whether y'all feel like it went how it went, I know how it went. He knows how it went. He knows. And I don't like that he coming up here with the lies. I don't like that, but I don't even address him most of the time. I just want him to get this divorce and we can go our separate ways and leave me alone. Literally, that's all. Y'all don't never hear me talk about him. I don't throw shade. I don't say nothing about Devin unless it's about the divorce. And there's so many things I could say, but I don't. But the minute that we speak out,
The internet doesn't just gossip, it archives. Threads on X, Reddit, TikTok, think pieces everywhere, timelines tracking every outfit, every word. And here's the wildest part. After the breakup went public, Brenay's whole vibe shifted. New hair, new makeup, new phrases, and yeah, early similar to her ex-friend's old content. People were calling her single white, femaling influencer edition. Like she literally tried to put a Kara skin on and take over her life. I guess that's what they talk about on TikTok when they call it destiny swapping. But what did Brenay really swap for? A broke man with two kids he could barely take care of now? But anyway, the backlash when the internet turned judge, jury, and therapist. So, guys, once the receipts hit the public, lost it. The reaction split into two camps. Camp one, she's toxic. She stole her best friend's man and her identity low key. Camp two, you can't steal people. Tim made up his own choice. But the most interesting reaction wasn't even about the betrayal. It was how performative the whole thing felt. Like, was Brenay aware of the chaos? Because her captions got cryptic. She posted things like, sometimes you outgrow your own reflection. And to the internet said, girl, what reflection? Your friends? The internet was very hard on her, but this brought her more views. And I think Brenay, a girl who always had to fight or do things for men to get attention, finally found her happy place, attention seeking, sucking world of social media. Within a week, it wasn't even about Tim anymore. It was about the psychology of imitation. People started doing side by side comparison, voice, lighting, even hand gestures. She wasn't just living her life, she was living it through someone else's lens. The media circus, clicks, coverage, and consequences. Once a mainstream outlet picked it up, it went from niche drama to full blown cultural commentary. Podcasts were calling it a modern case study and a parasocial mimicry. Tabloids branded her the copycat queen, the girl who stole her man's man. And journalists, they framed it as an ethnic question like, where do the lines between influencer and identity theft stand? And F that, what about friendship? What about true girlhood? What about a girl's girl? What about the Golden Girls? Is that not real? Brands pulled back quietly, PR teams ghosted, but I saw Brenay still trying on wigs, so. Because here's the thing, controversy drives engagement, but imitation, scandal, husband stealing, that hits different. It makes the audience question authenticity. And that's fatal in influencer culture, but not black influencer culture. We thrive off the drama. We live off the chaos. Even worse, Brenay leaned into it. She started posting throwback style photos that mirrored her friend's old content almost exactly. I think she thought this is the time to get the money, and she was right. It was like a performance art, but without consent. The spectacle, when privacy became public property. This is when things started to hit the fan, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what Brenay was thinking or not thinking, but sis was getting that bag. She started creating YouTube channels, everything. What started as a messy love triangle turned into a public dissertation of a woman's identity. Every tweet became evidence, every selfie a theory, every person hating or making fun of her, calling her big backs and whales. It's like all hands were off deck because she did something that the public deemed to be effed up, and the public wanted to make her suffer quietly. People started live tracking her behavior. Fan accounts became investigators. Edits and conspiracy threads turned into literal fan documentaries. It wasn't about the truth anymore. It was now entertainment. And Brenay, she seemed to know it. She wasn't hiding it. She was feeding it, posting cryptic captions, dropping subtitled eager eggs, wearing the same brand lipstick her ex-friend used to wear. I feel like for her it was a chance to grow and get that bag. And the attention, I bet it was the best and most attention she had received in her life. Especially being a twin when one of the twins looked a little different. The lines blurred completely. The audience wasn't just watching, they were participating. They became part of the performance in a way. This is what happens when influencer culture eats itself. When authenticity becomes a costume and identity becomes content. The ethics. Who owns the narrative? Now, let's zoom out because the real question isn't did Brenay steal her friend man? It's why do we love watching it happen? Think about the famous people who are of color. Peach, Mintry, E. Kane, Brenay, Netta, Charles. Why is such a spectacle rewarded in our community when we have so many other people like your girl who are doing great things in society? The internet thrives off moral outrage. It's the new currency. We drag, we dissect, we demand apologies. But deep down, we love the spectacle. So when Brenay finally went live, no apologies, no denials, just a smirk, and people see what they want to see, it was like poetic. She knew the cycle. She knew the outrage meant relevance in today's world. And that's the scary part. Because now Brenay Kennard isn't just a person in a scandal. She's a symbol, a case study in how digital identity can become performative art. whether we meant it or not. The rise, the fall, the mirror. So yeah, Brenay Kennard may have started as a friend, became a rival, ended up a mirror of a lot of girls in society, especially in ours. Tim Brenay might have been the spark, but what burnt was bigger. Our obsession with watching people break and rebuild in real time.
All of her motions were denied. Brenay's motion. Go Miss Robin, attorney.
The night dream team. The night dream team. The winning team. The winning team. Yeah. Period. You're so pretty.
Other. Yes, because you know why she admitted it? Hey y'all, just a let's go pick name. Come here, David. You literally like I'm so serious. Like when I'm telling y'all this, like I'm so serious.
Brenay and video him leaving the court.
We're still waiting. Right now they're doing about 6 or 7 other motions that have nothing to clean now.
Not touch me.
Then you move. Roger. Let me go sit down. Go, what you doing?
He was here. Okay, so y'all, because of a
Look, y'all.
So Tim and Brenay might have sparked it, but our obsession with watching people is crazy. I don't know. Part one was the origin and the rise. Part two, the conflict and the spectacle. And the question left hanging in the air is simple but haunting. When everyone's watching, who are you performing for? Them or yourself? I think and Tim will look back and see things differently when the attention is not rolling in. But I don't know. What do you think? Because that's what really matters, right? I'll see you guys in part three, which gets more crazy, more dramatic, and more fast paced. And the obsession with other people's lives is now a modern day soap opera. Make sure you tell me what you think. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. Once again, it's your girl, Lex London, and I'll see you around. Hopefully, you don't see me first.
I mean, you T. Smell good. That's me. They say you T, body T. Mama Mayo. Mama Mayo is beautiful.
Yes, thank you.
You literally like. Oh, y'all, let's
Being sued for. I hope you wish you was looking for me like this. Only been days, but it felt like months. When it come for a year, only know like once. Life move fast when you do what you want. At this time, doing what